Hola! We are about to start. Endpoint taking on fnatic. Map number 2. As you can see, Endpoint going to be starting out on the terrorist side. And fnatic, obviously, going to have to be on the CT. This will be an interesting map indeed, as Endpoint just pretty much stomped out fnatic over on Overpass. As we come into this map, they have got that 1-0 advantage to move forward to the semi-finals. Thing is, it's a bit of a difference in maps here. Inferno is a map that certainly favors Fnatic Academy, but only by a small enough margin that it does still give a pretty good chance for Endpoint to come out on top. It's all going to come down to this T side, and indeed maybe even the T side pistol, who knows. They're going to be splitting pretty early on over towards A. They were faking out B, but I don't think that smoke hit. That was a really weird smoke. But now as things... oh, nice shot by Thomas to open things up. Meadow has found one. The flank coming in here. Luzza going to come right up behind Looker and take him down, leaving us in a 3 versus 2. Bomb picked up, and we'll get a plant on the site in just a minute. It puts Ekis and Matafi in the position where they have to go in for the retake, but look at this position from Luzza. Oh, he's not going to peek out on time. They're going to make it all the way over to mid, but that's the angle they're expected to come from. It's not going to help them all too much. And now as they go in for the peak, the USP on Thomas lands a nice little headshot on the Matafi. They know that he's towards short as well. And he'll actually go for the save, as he has still got full armor. He just wants to save this into the next round, and you can't blame him. And be able to get some nice cheap head armor. And 1-0 to Endpoint as things start out well in their favor, just jumping out on the A side, winning out the Angels. That's it, 1-0. Starting things off. Of course, now the Eco Buy going to come in on the Fnatic side. I've got full armor on Meadow, but everybody else is either standard armor or nothing. As Matafi is quickly losing a lot of his HP over towards Banana. Battle's going to come in momentarily as the push is coming up. Thomas, oh, he gets tased! That's not going to feel good if you're Thomas. You can see his twitching body on the floor. Oh, God. Gonna feel bad for him. Robin, Molotov at the corner. Looker's going to be forced out in the open, and indeed he is quite lucky as he escapes that with his life. Push comes around. Robin able to connect the kill with the Mac 10, farming a little bit of the money. Long range fight coming in there as the CZ wins. Oh, Deagle is welcoming it on Alex. These are some good kills, but Pulse is going to be able to trade back with the MP7 in hand. It's easy to find those extra ones. Bomb is called Get Out Me Car. Wow. As Luzza finds the final kill, that will be 2-0. Fnatic falling behind a little bit, but of course they did lose the pistol round, so that's what you expect. And over on the CT side, you don't have as much of an advantage as you necessarily would if you were on the team. You lose the pistol because you can't get the bomb plant, which means that you do lose 3 rounds once you lose the first one. Well, you get a force, but after the force it has to be an eco fully. You have no opportunity to really change that without winning a round. As it's a 2 versus 5, it does seem to be the case that Endpoint will be losing this. That's not too much of a shock. I don't think anybody would have gambled on them winning this round. But that you could you can bet on. The USP close range kill. It's going to be an AK-47 drop, but it is picked up, of course. So no real economy damage done. It's just one less SMG, but they'll be buying up this round anyways, up against an AWP and a couple of rifles. Fnatic Academy should be able to do some decent damage and indeed possibly and indeed hopefully pick this round up. Both teams are decided though, so Endpoint looking to start out with a very good lead. Keeping some SMGs, it's going to be difficult enough to find these kills under the M4s. As they make their way out, it's going to be an AWP watching from short. That's Looker. He's looking for a kill, but he's not going to connect the opening shot, losing a little bit of his HP. As the push comes in, he misses a second. This is not good. He can't even hit the third because he's dead already. And that's a devastating way to lose the round. You're also giving away an AWP to the other team, which is less than optimal, to say the least. Oh, but hold on. Matafi's found a kill. The wallbang comes in. Thomas misses the AWP shot as well. It's all on pulse. He goes out. He's leaving the pit. He's low HP. Why? He could take the head peek angles, but instead he decides to go straight out of pit and take the fight. He'll die, and the defuse comes in. AWP saved over for the CT side. And alongside that, the fact that they've managed to win that round puts Endpoint in a difficult position where they have to get the full buy. Of course, they did get the plant there, so it helps out their economy. But after this round, oh wait, actually no, they're quite a bit higher than I thought. They'll be able to get a buy next round as well, even if they lose this. So things aren't looking too bad. And this is just a great opportunity for them to break the economy of the Fnatic side. Two-round gap sitting between Endpoint and Fnatic. Endpoint begin to make their way up Banana. It's a three-man stack there from Fnatic. Good play as they're going to be able to connect one kill. No more to be found. Luckily, the smoke does come down towards the top of Banana, but still that opening frag is going to be pretty impactful. It puts Endpoint in a pretty bad position as they make their way towards the A bomb site to perform a take there. The problem is going to be that Fnatic have obviously spotted that they've fallen off Banana. They have the peak coming in over towards CT. It's a relatively passive peak on B from Looker with the AWP, but they're just going to trust that he's going to be able to hold out. Oh, Matafi's been spotted, but as he peeks up, nade in the hands of Robin. He's out in the open alone. Nobody there to trade out. So as he falls to a double kill from Matafi, round should have ended there. Luckily, the trades do come back. Mighty Max and Luzza on 1 kill each. Have to bring this all the way to the 5. The bomb has managed to snake its way through CT spawn. What a spray down by Mighty Max. That is fantastic. Looker's going to be all alone. 1 versus 2. AWP in hand. Bunny hopping. Oh my god. Bunny hopping the whole way up. As Luzza holding down with the op himself does find the kill. I thought Looker was going to do the down Ivy. Up our connector. He's a speed demon. If you don't know that reference, shame on you. I suppose he didn't know Looker had the AWP, but no, a little bit slow there on the peak. Also didn't know his position, I guess. Made enough noise going over there. Been a slightly would have let go a shift for that peak, but anyhow. 4-1 Endpoint winning that breaks the money of Fnatic Academy, and that puts them onto a 4 spy. As we can see, they're already going to be on the pistols with armor. 2 CZs, 2 Deegs, and a 5-7 in play. Already a bit of banana control being taken by Endpoint. This time they're not going to be losing a player early on, as it is a passive hold from Fnatic. No Zeus's to be deployed up close for once. Anil, you know what's going down. You know your stuff. Too much for Z-Block. Right, fnatic not able to connect anything yet, but the upside is on this eco they haven't lost anybody with 30. Well, never mind. They've only lost one player, and over on the bomb side, it is still going to be a two-player stack as they push in with 22 seconds. There is a possibility for fnatic to just play time here. The good flashbang comes in, and they're going to be able to take one player down. But oh no, Matafi's going to be caught out in the open. That's a little bit sloppy, and so too is that as Ekis gets taken down. Mighty Max is going to be able to get the bomb. It's a bit unfair to say that that was sloppy there from Ekis. There's nothing really he could do. Stuck in a corner. Leaving us into just Alex and Meadow. 2v4. They don't believe in the retake, and so they will just go for the save. Of course, it is going to be an eco in the next round, and as they already have, I believe they both have full armor. Let's just take a quick look at that. Indeed, they do. So, both of them with full armor means that they can probably keep that. Buy up some head armor. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Yeah, they'll be able to keep that over. Buy some head armor in the next round, although they won't really need it, will they? Because they're up against AKs. Unlikely that... Oh my god, that's so cool. I suppose with... it is a possibility for them to buy up an SMG on the Endpoint side. They lost one rifle, and that does seem to be the case. Thomas is going to be taking up a Mac 10. So that head armor would definitely help, but only up against one player, and it's not really worth investing that much when you're on 1900 and 2000 into getting head armor. Potentially save yourself from one player peeking you know. It's a risk you gotta take. Do it again, Alex. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's so cool. Anyways, let's get back into the action. Five to 1 fnatic. Falling behind the eco as well. They try to make the cheerleader strategy work. It does not, as Thomas claims 2 kills with the Mac 10 itself. Be looking for a few more but later on in the round. But look at Alex's position. Not being checked. Peeks out, he finds one, looking for a second, but it's not there as Mighty Max kills him. Thomas is finding one and leaving only Matafi left alive. 1 versus 4. He only has a P250. It's not really worth saving unless he can manage to find some exits. That's when things become worthwhile. After being spotted out, though, it's unlikely he'll be able to catch them off guard at this point. And indeed, he won't. Thomas currently sitting on 7.5k. Economy is not a worry for him. 9 on Luzza. Everybody on the Endpoint side is stacked. 6 for 1 as they're claiming these T rounds. Very convincingly indeed. But now it's fnatic's full buy. fnatic's full buy. This is where things get interesting. Contemplating the peak there. That could have been dangerous if he stepped just a few inches more, a few inches further forward as he was throwing that grenade. Mighty Max loses a little bit of HP there to the molly that was thrown in Banana. Nothing too consequential to happen just yet. Thomas is going to be keeping the Mac 10. To be honest, this is something I don't like. This is the one thing I would criticize, the Mac 10 going for the entries. I think it should be an AK. And if you lose the AK, you flash over, and then the Mac 10 rushes in, tries to grab the trade, and then hopefully pick up the AK-47. It just gives each player like higher impact. Right now, no, Luz is 13 HP. Don't peek, Thomas. All he has to do is hide. Let the op go for some more picks. Oh, this is bad. As Ekis gets flashed, though, that does save them a little bit. Alex gonna find one in middle, leaving it into a 4 versus 4. Pulse has been dropped. There's going to be an AK floating around, which of course Thomas picks up. Actually, it's an M4, but you get the gist of it. Spam down through that smoke, doing a little bit of damage. Meadow drops a little bit. Looker not able to spot anything out. It looks like they're actually going to go for the save. No time left, ready to go for this. 4v4 and fnatic give up. 9 of the times. I've not before seen a 4-man save instead of a retake on B. Sure, they've no kits, but 4-man save. Also, am I incredibly wrong, or did they have enough money for a kit? If they did, that's just a disgraceful round to lose. If they didn't, then never mind. Still, time running low like that, it's pretty depressing, but I suppose better off keeping the weapons over. You can get one more rifle and give it a good shot in this round. One minute 30 remains. No kills to be found to open things up. As apartment's control is going to be taken. Noise made there by Pulse, but not too consequential. Comes in. Pulse manages to find one. That's Alex dropped. Towards the bomb site. Maybe the peek coming in. Meadow drops a flashbang. Ekka's not peeking on the back of it. That's a bit of a... I mean, when you drop it, what's the point in throwing that flash? Just a waste of a flashbang. If no one's going to peek on the back of a flash when you're at a man disadvantage, you might as well just throw the flash at yourself. Meadow gets dropped as Ekkas is able to trade. Hey, look, no one's on the site to flashbang for him now, so he can't find any kills as he gets taken down. It leaves just Looker left alive. With the AWP in hand, he doesn't want to lose that, so he'll go for the save. Sloppy hold on A there. I mean, that flashbang gave them a good opportunity to take a peek over the woods short, but nobody decides to go for it. I hate to see utility being wasted. Probably the most frustrating thing, because you see it so consistently. But the Brazil extends even further forward as it's going to be 8-1. Endpoint already securing themselves a fantastic half. Winning out the half in a mere 9 rounds played. The pause comes in, and I mean, you can only assume it's a tactical by fnatic, but it's going to be difficult to fix those issues. Not to be too harsh, but this has been pretty sloppy so far. Not some great holds coming in. I don't know. They're going to need to really step it up. Like, all's not lost. They can still even claim an 8-7 scoreline. Question is, will they? As the pause comes to a close. Find out pretty quickly whether or not they're going to be able to do that. I would say it's unlikely. Actually, interestingly enough, fnatic recently took down the, actually just the other day, took down the Epsilon lineup over on Inferno. 16-11. They've had some decent games. They did lose 16-5 to XCOM actually, yeah, I remember that game. Saw that, that was in the counter pit. That was Mirage, 16-5, such an extensive scoreline. They didn't have a great time in the groups either. The Invitational, and I don't know. They haven't had a performance this bad though recently. It's a little bit shocking to see. Like I said, they are more favoured over on the T side, but right now this is going to require them to get a lot more rounds than one. I think they've got to be sitting around 4 or 5 before you can even give them an okay chance. Not even an okay, just give them a chance of taking the win. This is one of fnatic's best maps, Inferno. One that they like to pick, and indeed they did pick here. It's their map pick. Good spot here from Alex. Okay, this is a good setup on A. Alex is going to see them come through mid. He was just off the angle actually, didn't manage to spot them. Will land some damage, but his position now on. It's an easy free fire. 2 players peek him, and that's the end of him. One holding down the site, that's going to be Matafi. No flash. Oh, he's got a flashbang this time, but he's not going to use it. As he peeks out with the FAMAS. Not able to connect anything, sadly. Only the 1 kill down. The pit player pulse does take him out. Going to be another save from fnatic. Seems like that is their most commonly used strategy. Save. It does make sense in this scenario, obviously 2 versus 3. They've got an AWP, no economy across the majority of the team. It's just a little bit frustrating to see this kind of happening again and again. They're just not able to hold down these sites. The picks never going their way. And a lot of it kind of feels like, despite the fact that they have utility, it feels like they don't know how to use it. They could get a lot more buys in if they just didn't buy util. But they're throwing their smokes, and outside of that, it seems like they don't have a support role at the moment. I'm not sure who's supposed to be playing support. On the CT, obviously, you should be alternating depending on your position, but a good take as well. Like, you can't take it away from Endpoint there. They pop a flash over that smoke. That would have flashed Alex if he had been watching, so he has to turn away. Then they push through without even being spotted. Means his teammate will die, and then from there on, you're just having a bad day altogether. Indeed, a bad day is exactly what most of Endpoint are having. Lookers on 1 kill. I mean, look, that scoreline is kind of what you expect when you're 9-1 down, but in terms of kills. Even Robin's having a hard time over on Endpoint, despite, you know, the rest of the team really picking up the slack. Good to see Robin not having such a great day. More towards the top of the scoreboard than the bottom. 9-1. No opening picks to be found just yet. There is an AWP on Looker as he's going to be looking to open up things. Fortunately, he is towards the B-bomb site, and as he's getting a tiny bit aggressive, things could get risky. Pulse manages to find himself one. Looker coming in here. Oh, he spots it out. He is checking it. Good discipline there. Checking those angles as the rotation comes in through spawn. Ekis is going to be ready for it. No, he turns at just the wrong moment. There's nothing you can do about that. That's just pure timing going against him. But Looker is there with the AWP. Doesn't get flashed by that, but he misses the shot as well. And that's going to cost him another round. And guess what's happening now? It's going to be the save. The hunt coming down a little bit from Pulse, actually. He thought there was a player proning on the stairs. No way his position, but at this point it's known anyways as Meadow spotted him out. No, the gunshots certainly didn't help. Molotov goes down towards the back of pit. Push comes out. Pulse not able to capitalize anything, sadly, as he's going to be taken down. Auto Director's doing a great job. They actually end up finding every single kill. Sadly, they do it on the wrong bomb site and with no time left. So it costs them either way. Look, fnatic are on a full buy again. They're on max loss bonus. They're going to be doing this for practically the whole game. Question is, are they going to be able to actually win rounds? And right now it doesn't look like it. As Matafi opens things up though, fine. I think that's probably the first round fnatic have gotten the opening kill. And the question is, can they capitalize on it? Thomas with the spam through the smoke is not going to be able to do anything as he's taken down. Now it's into a 3v5. Are fnatic going to win a round? Exciting stuff here as Meadow does a fair bit of damage. Pulse is only going to be 10 HP as the nade comes in from Alex. That finishes things off. Molotov as well stops them from pushing up short. If Endpoint win this, if Mighty Max wins this, it's all over, but no. 10-2. Finally, Fnatic do pick up a round, and they're really going to need to aim for that 10-5 scoreline, and no doubt that's what they are shooting towards. Fortunately, shooting towards things is not the same as hitting them, as we're discovering on this map. 3 rounds left to play for Fnatic on the full buy. Endpoint actually going for a mix. Thomas has decided to pick up a Mac 10 rather than an AK-47. Interesting. Ekis not able to connect any kills, sadly. I mean, 2 players low HP now on each team. That's not too bad, really. Looking for an execute over towards the A-bomb side. Good flash comes down. Thomas is able to pick up the kill. Looking for one over towards Pip, but it's going to be his teammate Pulse to pick it up as the trades go down. Over towards middle, there's aggression coming in. Lus is low HP, doesn't need to go for the peak, but he does anyways, and it works out for him as he's backing off. Look at Matafi meticulously making his way into the apartments as he goes for the peak. Lus is going to be watching for this. Does he find a kill? 7 HP. Matafi finds that frag, but Ekis is on a mere 14 HP. Going for the retake over towards the site is going to make things a little bit difficult. Matafi is spamming away. Doesn't quite see the head of Robin as he makes his way in. Low HP on both players now. No nades left in rotation for the Endpoint side. Spam tries to come through, but that just means Robin knows that Ekis, sorry, that Matafi's over towards short. Going in for the kill, eventually finds it, leaving only Ekis who, tries to go for the save, but no, Robin goes for the aggressive peek and takes the opper down. 11-2 is going to be the scoreline. Endpoint showing great skill here on Inferno. It's certainly not helping the performance of Fnatic, and as they lose that round, things only get worse for them, as they are going to be on the force buy now. (11-2), massive changes in this Fnatic just approach to the game since I've seen them last. Seems much messier. Indeed, I think that ultimately though what's happening here is people just aren't hitting their shots. Seen it a couple of times where in maybe not relatively easy kills, but there's been kills that they probably should have gotten and they just completely missed the shots, and that costs you so heavily. If you're going to be consistently missing them against a team like Endpoint, they are going to capitalize on your mistakes. And Endpoint also doing really well. They're not giving away 1-by-1 peaks. They're not pushing sites with poorly used utility. One thing, massive difference between this and the last game. Flash bangs, the support, and indeed between them and Fnatic. Support play is so heavy. Watch this. Smoke comes over, guaranteed there's going to be a flash. Never mind. Make a fool of me, Endpoint. Thanks, guys. No flashbang. Most rounds, if we think about the A push, when by the time Thomas was on site, there was already a flashbang down. Nobody could see him. And that's the kind of level of play that's really going to win you those rounds. Now here we don't see the same thing come down, and you see how it goes. They lose open the picks. Mighty Mac's going to boost over the smoke and find one. Molotov going to stop them from pushing up all too aggressively. Matafi over towards the back of the bomb side. It's going to be Alex to take the peek with the scout. He's going to be taken out, but that just makes the MP... Oh, no! Should make the MP9's job a lot easier because there's 2 low HP players, but it's going to have to be the Deagle on Looker, doing some massive work. CZ comes up behind as well, and it's an easy win. 11-3. Fnatic doing really well to pick up that round. There's an AWP on the floor. Why are they throwing ops away? Oh, there we go. That is going to be 11-3. Fnatic finally picking up a 3rd round, and not a moment too late. With 1 round left to play for, they need 11-4. (11-3), 1 round left to compete for. Fnatic on the full buy, but so too are Endpoint. Oh my god, Robin. What a spam. Goodbye, Meadow. Nice knowing you. Trucker, Looker. Trucker, Looker. And he's going for the op kills. Up close. This is risky. Almost gets the collat. No. No. Okay, finally he gets shut down. It's a 3 versus 2. Nade comes in, and it finishes him off. Robin, that's the second kill of that nature he's gotten. A wall bang kill to start things off, followed by the nade. That was risky from Looker to go that aggressive with the AWP over to Wood's apartment. Pays off as he gets 2 kills, but unfortunately the rest of his team aren't able to follow it up with the same finesse, leaving just Metafi 1 versus 2. Robin on 2 HP after already finding a 3k in this round. It's Mighty Max's turn to step up. Molotov in hand, that's risky out in the open, but hey, it works out for now. The aggression's already been... Oh. Well, Metafi tried. Sadly, he didn't check behind the post, and so Mighty Max just eliminated him. 12-3. Shake my head. 3 rounds. If Endpoint win the pistol without giving over a bomb plant, it's over. They should be able to then claim the 15-3. But look, Endpoint aren't going to give up. That's one of the other things. Just recently they experienced a comeback when they were 14-1 down. They came all the way back and won in overtime. So they're not a team that's going to be approaching this thinking, hey guys, we've won this already, don't worry. They know that things change when they swap sides. And as Fnatic do prefer the T side, you walk into a meat grinder. It doesn't matter what side you're on. You ain't surviving that. That was a proper trap. We need some Admiral Akbar in here. As Alex comes in and finds himself 1, he's going to have to find 3 more. We saw Bew do this here on the very same map on the T side. But it was not pushing into 3 players all at once. But hold on, Alex has already done a whole lot of damage. Mighty Max with just 2 HP is the one to finish him off. (13-3), the pistol round 1 out by Endpoint. They should now be able to claim this 15-3. They're up against a force buy. After this, it will be an eco or another force buy. Push coming up towards long. Robin's going to be baiting. He needs to peek. Yes, he does. Here comes the UMP from Luzza. Easy peasy as he peeks around now. The CZ's going to push out. Oh, nice kill there by Looker. As Metafi takes down Luzza. That is nice. Good trades coming in from Fnatic. Finally. What? How does Thomas see him? I guess the smoke started to fade so we could see him on the mini-map. That's the man advantage now for Fnatic. Well deserved, but they're being picked apart here. As Metafi gets taken down, Looker and Meadow, the last 2 alive. Meadow going to be pretty low HP as well. You can already see Looker going to be making his way aggressively over towards a long. Meadow holding down, almost hits that deep shot. Endpoint are lucky to be alive right now. These shots whizzing past their head as they get aggressive. Oh, so low. Meadow, despite being literally 10 HP, he comes in and finds a double spray down with the UMP. 13-4 as Fnatic picked that round up. Not one we expect to see them win. And they're now able to get a buy. Really nice play there. And great trades starting that out. Over towards long. Really didn't expect to see them winning that. But they find the shot all the way up long. And follow it up with Metafi finding the kill onto Luzza, who was in the corner. Very quick pause came in there. Don't think that was a... Oh, he froze for a second. I was going to say, I don't think that was a tactical because... I would have had enough time to say rush B, and that's it. Don't generally call a pause for that. 13-4. 3 rounds remain for Endpoint. What a pleasure it would be to see this comeback for Fnatic. It's certainly possible. But I feel like, considering how they've been playing it so far, no way. But if you look at that last round, they're playing together. They're flashing for each other. They're actually doing stuff. But so... Oh, excuse me. So too were Endpoint. They managed to... They were flashing for each other as well, playing it together still. Despite moving over to the CT side, we still see the same level of chemistry going through. So it's possible for either team really at this point. But you have to favour fnatic because of the advantage they have, and with so much damage done early on, no nades in play for fnatic. Sorry, for Endpoint, sadly. So they will have to finish off the T's with the pistols. However, so much damage done and the man advantage certainly favours them. Bomb starting to rotate over towards the B bomb site where we see Pulse getting boosted up. Mighty Max holding right down below him. They've completely left A now, and there should be a read on that relatively soon. And we already see actually the rotation coming in. Pulse on boost, about to spot. Oh, why did he jump? Why? Mighty Max, oh my god, that's the 3k with a 5-7. He's going for 4. Peeking out here, it's Meadow in the open, and he gets it as well. 14-4. Shooting the AKs towards his teammate, but sadly, they don't go far enough. They get caught on the corner. My god. I mean, you line up like that. What do you expect? No flashbangs, no good utility usage together. Just straight push into the pistols close range and line up on low HP as well. Why not? Sure luck. Push coming over towards A. Robin going to be able to deal some damage with the MP7. Not following up with a kill just yet, but he has done quite a bit of damage for the 70 or so he's taken. 63 to be exact. It looks like fnatic are going to be slowly aggressing towards that A site, but unfortunately this is the one round where Endpoint have actually gotten aggressive. They've gone all the way down banana, but it might not matter because the information they've gained is, hey guys, it isn't B. But while they're gaining that information, it's, oh hey, they're on A site. AK in the hands of Pulse is just going to be given over to the fnatic side as he gets dropped. 14-5. fnatic doing well to pick that round up, and at least they've broken the money of Endpoint. Yeah, the pistols here for Endpoint, as they forced up, of course. They're completely broken for money. Nice nade coming in from Mighty Max. The question still remains, why in the round before did Pulse jump and stare at the wall? If you know the answer, please drop a DM to me on Twitter so I can understand. Nice kills coming in. Matafi able to open up that bomb site. Low HP on Matafi actually. This could go poorly, but it's going to be a 2 versus 4. So it is practically over. Also going for the reload as the push comes through. That's Matafi. He's super low HP. That was a bit of a weird push. Do you want to carry over that weapon, not go straight in for the peak? As the retreat comes in from Luzza, who's going to look to bring the UMP over to the next round. Robin's not going to be happy with that and actually creeping onto the bomb site now. Never mind. Taken out. That's 14-6 as fnatic come back into it. I desperately need to go to the toilet. Let's hope for a pause. But I doubt we're going to see any pauses coming out here. Endpoint just going to grind out these rounds. There's still another 8 to go before fnatic are even tied. That's a whole lot of rounds to work with on your CT side. Sadly, this one is just going to see the eco. Luzza with the UMP picked up in the previous round. Surprisingly, doesn't give it over to Robin, the only player with armor. He's going to be keeping it all for himself. If the push comes over towards long, goes for the aggressive peek, free fire as well, but not able to land the kill, sadly. Rotations come in now for Endpoint, but it's only USPs for the most part. Robin with a 5-7. Going aggressive down banana. Going to be able to spot some players out, but not find kills, sadly. Yeah, it's not looking all too good. And now it's looking even worse. Looking like fnatic won the round. 14-7, now half the score of Endpoint. They're slowly catching up. Of course, Endpoint already one map up. If they find just 2 rounds here before fnatic make it onto 15, they will win the series and progress on to the semi-finals. But Fnatic Academy, determined to stay in this, despite a slow start, are now picking up the rounds. This time they're up against a full buy. Pulse, the only player... Oh, sorry, Pulse and Robin actually questionably fall. They've got some SMGs in play. Pulse doesn't like his teammate very much. Flashbang goes in as he goes for the peek. He's got to be so careful. He's going to be shot from over the smoke. Come on, we all know the smoke. You know the angle shouldn't be something that you fall for, especially he peeked out there and just stood there waiting to be killed. As soon as that smoke spotted, you should be either shooting at it or just falling back straight away. The falling back is preferable. Plus is there to trade back though and keep the man advantage over for the CT side. Problematic though is going to be Fnatic. They make their way all the way up long. Robin not going to expect them to be up this close already. And look, they've just snuck by into CT. They're going to come behind Robin now. The problem is, as he sits down on that bomb site for a little bit, he's going to be aware that they can come from long. And indeed, we see that already. So that position is pretty useless. The only thing it could be good for is if they went straight to B. Meadow able to find one onto Thomas, and they've spotted Robin out as well, but the spray down comes in. Molotov in play as well. Drops it, and it takes Meadow down from the grave. Let's see what Matafi can manage. Doesn't pick up one of the proper weapons as he goes for the peek. It's going to be oh my god! Matafi picks up the kill. Running away. He's already spotted Luzza. Oh, he could actually win this. Molotov in hand. Drops it towards the bomb site. Peeks out, but the AWP shot hits. Luzza finds it and goes for the defuse. Great play. Who's brain dead now? Yeah, I don't know why that's brain dead. Like, he rotated into the site. Well, he doesn't have x-ray vision. You know that, right? Like, let me explain something to some of you guys. So, we can see people through walls, but the other players can't, right? That's how they don't all just shoot each other at the start of the game. It's amazing, right? I would have imagined that, you know, they could all just see where the other players were, and that's why they'd always make the right play. But no, that's actually why fakes happen. You know, it's really cool when you know that they can't see X-ray. Incredible. Sorry, I just thought it'd be a dick there. 1 round left to go for Endpoint. They're in an okay position to pick this one up, but they've got 2 SMGs in rotation, while Fnatic have got that full buy and obviously will for the rest of the game. So it could be a little bit difficult for them to pick up these AKs, especially the shots that have been hit in the last couple rounds. Fnatic have really been able to open things up. Matafi's top fragging yet again. We saw him do that over in the group stages. He was a really solid player indeed. But usually Looker and Ekis are much higher up than they currently are. They're having a little bit of a poor performance. Good smokes coming up. Flashbangs going through is maybe not. I don't know what they were. There were more smokes. Robin misses the shots. That's going to be costly as Alex manages to pick it up. Now they're going to be gearing up for a side push as Thomas holding down in pit is not going to be in a great position. Being pushed down by a couple of players. Thomas's head is spotted. He finds one, but he's going to be traded back as Matafi takes him down, extending, I think, his scoreline to 20 kills. Mighty Max caught out as well. Well played by the Fnatic Academy side, and by God, GoTV. I hate ebot. This is like, that's all ebot right there. 15-8 as Fnatic pick up this round. They're going to be on a full buy in the next. That's a nice knife. The freehand? That's nice. Not seen that before. Endpoint on the full buy. They're actually worse off than before with 2 UMPs and a CZ. They've got 2 AWPs though in play, and that could be pretty impactful. Pulse picking one up. Haven't seen him do all too much with the AWP. It's interesting because Endpoint tend to float that op around. They don't seem to have a dedicated second opper. Maybe they do, and I just haven't noticed. I remember Thomas using it over an overpass as well. Is the only reason I say that. Kills coming in here. Luzza, nice performance. 2 kills to fly in, and with Thomas as well. It's only Matafi. Oh, Luzza gets taken down. Now things could get interesting, but Thomas has got that UMP, consistently getting the frags indeed. And with only 22 HP left, Matafi should be facing the end of his life. And good play by Thomas to be checking that angle. That's it. 16-8, and it will be 2-0 overall